Hello everyone, Phoenix Knight here. Welcome to the channel, and welcome back to the 2001 season replay in Payoff Pitch Baseball. Tonight we are headed to the ever-famous, ever-threatening Yankee Stadium in New York City for an American League matchup between the Oakland Athletics and the New York Yankees. After tonight's action, we will have our first update, our first regular season standings update, as tonight's block will conclude the month of April. I will say, though, that so far, both of these teams are having a pretty forgettable replay. The Athletics are currently in third place in the American League West at 10-14, but of course it is still April. The Yankees are at 12-12 in the American League East. As Philip Reynolds joins us here at Yankee Stadium, picking the lesser of two evils to him with Go A's. I know you... I don't know if it was you or somebody else who, when the Dodgers and the Yankees play, you're a fishing fan. Kind of funny, but let's get ready to jump right into the action. Fans are filing in at Yankee Stadium. We're expecting a great game tonight, especially with a stellar pitching matchup tonight. So, rather than me ramble about it, what say we jump right into the action? Starting pitcher for the New York Yankees tonight is one of the best to ever do it, but he's not a Hall of Famer. That would be Roger Clemens. 20-3 with a 3.51 ERA. Hold on just a second. While I put my phone on Do Not Disturb. There we go. Again, fortunately I can do this from my watch. 20-3 with a 3.51 ERA. 220 and a third innings pitched. 205 hits. 19 homers, 72 walks, and 213 strikeouts in 2001. Let's meet the Athletics lineup that Clemens is going to be in charge of keeping in check tonight. Leading off, we've got Johnny Damon in left field, Frank Menechino at second base, Jason Giambi at first base, Terrence Long in center field, Olmedo Senz is the designated hitter, Eric Chavez is at third base, Miguel Tejada is at shortstop, Jeremy Giambi's in right field, and Ramon Hernandez is catching tonight. And that is the lineup Clemens is charged with keeping in check tonight. Leading off tonight for the Athletics is Johnny Damon. 6 homers, 42 walks against right-handed pitching in 2001. We are using blue, white, and gray dice tonight. Yankees are the home team. Fans here at Yankee Stadium on their feet, hoping for a great game tonight. So let's see which team can pick up a little bit more breathing room here, can improve their standings here in the replay. As Clemens will look into Jorge Posada for the sign. Only the dice know what story to tell, and the only way to do that is to go to the first pitch. So let's play ball. We will start off with a patient 90. Damon is not that patient against a righty. That'll be grounded over to second. Alfonso Soriano waiting there for that one. He will make the play over to first for out number 1, and we are underway here at Yankee Stadium. Here's the second baseman, Frank Menechino. 8 homers, 54 walks against right-handed pitching in 2001. Clemens looking in at Posada for the sign. He will set, and he will pitch. 10 is a ballpark check. 46, he's a righty. Ooh, just misses wheelhouse. That'll be in play for Menechino. But a 5 will be a base hit for Menechino. He will get on with the first hit of the game for either team. The infield will move to double play depth as Jason Giambi now steps into the batter's box. 27 homers, 73 walks against right-handed pitching in 2001. Menechino jump of 3 against the hold of 9. He will hold. He would also be a D4, which would be at best a normal chance to steal. Yeah, normal chance to steal. He is staying put. Clemens looking in at Posada for the sign, and here's the pitch. 5 is a tough 2, and that's going to be an ugly swing by Giambi as he's going to swing through a slider for strike 3. That'll be out number 2. Terrence Long, now the batter. 8 homers, 28 walks against right-handed pitching in 2001. Clemens will get the sign from Posada once again. He will set, and he will pitch. 11 is a tough, let's re-roll that. Tough 38. Called strike 3 on long, and that'll get the Yankees out of the inning. 1 hit, but the Athletics are not able to do anything with it. Score is now Oakland 0. The Yankees coming to bat. Oop. I had the Cthulhu Flux coin on the wrong side because of course I did. Don't like the A's because they were always beating the Reds in the 70s. That's fair. Don't like the Yankees because they win too much. Also fair. So I guess you're calling the A's the lesser of two evils on that one, on this one. Speaking of the A's, starting pitcher for the Oakland Athletics tonight is their lefty, Barry Zito. 17-8 with a 3.49 ERA, 214 and a third innings pitched, 184 hits, 18 homers, 80 walks, 205 strikeouts in 2001. We will take our first look at the Yankees starting lineup. And I'm sure, Philip, you can appreciate at least we've got a great, even if these aren't two teams you like, we've got a great pitching matchup lined up tonight. Leading off, Chuck Knobloch is in left field. Derek Jeter's at shortstop. Paul O'Neill is in right field. Bernie Williams is in center field. Tino Martinez is at first base. Jorge Posada is catching. Michael Coleman is the designated hitter. Alfonso Soriano is at third base. Or at second base, I should say. Scott Brocious is at third base. Leading off for the Yankees here is Chuck Knobloch. As Zito's a lefty, 3 homers, 15 walks against left-handed pitching in 2001. We'll get our first look at Barry Zito on the mound once I get tabbed back into Digital Diamond. As Zito will look in at Hernandez for the sign, he will set and he will pitch. 9 is an in-play 12, and Knobloch's going to get us started with a base hit. Well, he's going to get started for the Yankees at the plate with a base hit. A's will go to double play depth as the captain, Derek Jeter, steps into the batter's box. That guy is definitely a Hall of Famer. 5 homers, 11 walks against left-handed pitching in 2001. Knobloch is at B3. That would be a very good chance. Steal of 6 against a hold of 9. Let's see, jump of 6 against a hold of 9. He will... I think it's a little early to get fancy on the base paths. He's going to sit tight. Jeter will get the sign from... Actually, that was against... Yeah, that would have been a base hit anyway. Jeter will get the... Not Jeter. Zito will get the sign from Hernandez, and he will pitch. 9 is going to be an in-play... Let me re-roll that since I was very cocked. In-play 26, and Jeter's going to have a base hit. Runner on first advances 1 base. That'll be a long single into center field. As the Yankees already have something going on here. As the batter now is the ever-dangerous Paul O'Neill. 2 homers, 16 walks against left-handed pitching in 2001. Knobloch waiting at first with the Yankees' first run of the night. Zito will get the sign from Hernandez as Yankee Stadium is already on their feet. Zito will set, and he will pitch. 5 is a tough 38, and that's a base hit for O'Neill. Runner on, hard grounder into... right, hold on, tough 38. Yep, that'll be a base. That is a base hit. I'm just double checking that. Hard grounder into right field as the Yankees are going to take the lead. Let's see, runner on first advances 1 base, runner on second scores. And it'll already be 1-0 in favor of the Yankees. Stadium cheers. Yay! Okay, so that should be... That'll probably need to be 1B plus in Digital Diamond. Still nobody out here in the bottom of the first. And here's Bernie Williams. Right? Yes. 5 homers, 20 walks against left-handed pitching in 2001. I will also mention that the house rule, the 10-run mercy house rule, is in effect. Zito will get the sign from Hernandez. Yankee Stadium is buzzing. Zito will set, and he will pitch. 10 is a ballpark 81. Williams is batting righty, so that'll be in play. And 87 is going to be grounded over to short. Waiting for that one is going to be Tejada. We'll see if they turn the double play. 5-7, 5 or less on 2D6. No! The only play they'll have will be to first, and that'll be the first out of the inning. But everybody will move up a base. So Knobloch scores. Jeter goes to third. O'Neill goes to second. The infield is coming in, as the batter now is Tino Martinez. 10 homers, 9 walks against left-handed pitching in 2001. Fans here at Yankee Stadium still buzzing. Hopefully the stream is settling down. Zito will get the sign from Hernandez. Yankees already up 1-0, and they want more. Zito will set, and he will pitch. 5 is a tough 11. That'll be a swing and a miss by Martinez. Strike 3, that is out number 2. Right, yes, out number 2. Here's Jorge Posada. 5 homers, 20 walks against left-handed pitching in 2001. Zito will get the sign from Hernandez once again. A's trying to get out of trouble. Yankees trying to pour it on. Zito will set, and he will pitch. Uh-oh, Snake Eyes is a wheelhouse. 32 is going to be a base hit, is actually going to get smacked into the gap, but that will be plenty to be a double. Jeter and O'Neill will both score. Posada will go to second. 3-0 Yankees. Stadium cheers. Yay! Michael Coleman, now the batter. I'm not sure how he made the lineup tonight. But Posada coming through for the Yankees with a double. No homers, no walks against left-handed pitching in 2001. Yankees already up 3-0 in the bottom of the first. Zito will get the sign from Hernandez, and he will pitch. 9 is going to be an in-play 18, and that'll be popped up on the infield. Getting under that is going to be Menachino. He will make the play to retire the side, but the Yankees strike first. 3 runs on 4 hits, and the Yankees have a 3-0 lead after 1. Top of the second brings us back to the middle of the A's order. Here's Olmedo Sens. 5 homers, 6 walks against right-handed pitching in 2001. Yankees up 3-0 here already in the top of the second. Clemens got to be feeling mighty good about that. He will get the sign from Posada. He will set, and he will pitch. 8. That is a tough 34. And that's a swing and a miss by Sens. Strike 3, that is out number 1. One out, and Eric Chavez now in the batter's box. 25 homers, 22 walks against right-handed pitching in 2001. Clemens looking in at Posada for the sign. He will set, and here comes the pitch. 6 is an in-play 40. And that'll be grounded right back to Clemens. He will toss that over to Martinez at first. He'll make the play with no problem. 2 outs in the inning. Two outs, and Miguel Tejada, now the batter. 23 homers, 24 walks against right-handed pitching in 2001. Clemens will get the sign from Posada once again. He will set, and he will pitch. 11 is a tough 12. Swing and a miss by Tejada. That will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the A's here in the top of the second. 4th strikeout of the night by Clemens. Yankees holding a 3-0 lead as we get set for the bottom of the second. Bottom of the second brings us to the bottom of the Yankees order as Alfonso Soriano now steps into the batter's box. 3 homers, 8 walks against left-handed pitching in 2001. Zito will get the sign from Hernandez. He will set. Here's the windup, the kick, and here's the pitch. 10 is a ballpark check. 49 is in play for Soriano. He's a righty. And a 66 is going to be grounded over to second base. Menachino waiting for that one. He'll make the play with no trouble. Throw it over to first for out number 1. Scott Brocious, now the batter. 6 homers, 13 walks against left-handed pitching in 2001. Zito will get the sign from Hernandez once again. He will set, and he will pitch. 9 is an in-play 65. That'll be lifted into right field. Coming in for that one is going to be Jeremy Giambi. He will make the catch for out number 2. Knobloch, now the batter. Knobloch led off the game for the Yankees with a single. Zito looking at Hernandez for the sign. He will set, and he will pitch. 5 is a tough 61. That'll be lifted into right field once again. Coming in for that one is going to be Giambi again. He will make the play, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Yankees here in the bottom of the second. Still 3-0 Yankees after 2. Top of the third coming up brings us to the bottom of the A's order. Jeremy Giambi taking his first turn in the batter's box. 9 homers, 50 walks versus right-handed pitching in 2001. Clemens will get the sign from Posada. He will set, and he will pitch. 6 is an in-play 52. That'll be too high to do anything with it except ground it over to third base. Brocious waiting there for that. He will throw it over to first for out number 1. Ramon Hernandez, now the batter. 10 homers, 21 walks against right-handed pitching in 2001. Clemens will get the sign from Posada. He will set, and he will pitch. 6 is an in-play 7, and against a righty, Hernandez is going to smack that one into the gap, and that's going to be a double. Damon, now the batter for the A's. Damon tonight is 0 for 1. He grounded out his first time up. A 1-out double by Hernandez. Let's see if the A's can do anything with it. Clemens will get the sign from Posada, and he will pitch. 3 is a patient 46. And wow, Damon is going to smack that one. That's going to get all the way to the wall, get away from Williams, and that's going to be a triple. Hernandez will score. Hernandez will make it to the plate, and it is now 3-1 in favor of the Yankees. Here's Menachino. The infield is going to play in on this. Menachino tonight he's got a single. Clemens, can't believe it. Clemens not liking what he sees on that. Clemens will get the sign from Posada, and he will pitch. 5 is a tough 32. Called strike 3 on Menachino. That'll get the second out of the inning. Giambi, now the batter. Giambi tonight is 0 for 1. Clemens trying to work out of a one-out double and a triple. Clemens will get the sign from Posada. Fans here at Yankee Stadium hoping for another big pitch. Clemens will set, and he will pitch. 5 is a tough 43. And against a righty, Giambi's going to come through. He's going to have a base hit. Damon will trot to the plate. And just like that, it is now a one-run game, 3-2 in favor of the Yankees. And here's Long. Long tonight is 0 for 1. Clemens trying to keep out of trouble. He will get the sign from Posada. He will set, and he will pitch. 9 is a tough 64. That will be a fly ball into left field. Getting under that one is going to be Knobloch. He'll have room at the track. Actually, wait a minute. Tough 64. Yep, that's going to be a fly ball into left field. Knobloch getting under that one with no trouble. He will make the play, and that will retire the side. But damage done by the A's. 2 runs on 3 hits, and it is now 3-2 New York as we get set for the bottom of the third. As Troy Sawyer now joins us here at Yankee Stadium. Troy, why do I think it was you that when the Yankees and the Dodgers play, you're a professional fishing fan? That was just so memorable to me. It stuck out. I can't remember who it was though. Anyway, leading off the bottom of the third is Jeter. Jeter has a single. Zito will get the sign from Hernandez. 3-2 Yankees, bottom of the third. Zito will set, and he will pitch. 10 is going to be a ballpark 13. Uh-oh, that's a wheelhouse check. But an 80 is going to be just a little bit too high. That's going to be a long fly ball into center field. Long will get under that one for the A's. He'll be at the track, but the ball is going to die out there. Fall into Long's glove for out number 1. And here's O'Neill. O'Neill tonight is 1 for 1. He's got a single. Zito hoping to keep this game right where it is and get the offense woken up. Zito will set, and he will pitch. 4 is a tough 37. And against a lefty, O'Neill will have that one. He'll have a base hit. O'Neill now 2 for 2 tonight. Infield will go to double play depth. And here's Williams. Williams tonight is 0 for 1. He grounded out. Zito hoping to get out of trouble here. Zito will get the sign from Hernandez. And he will pitch. 6 is a tough 95. That'll be flied into left field. Damon will get under that one for the A's. He'll make the catch. 2 outs in the inning. Martinez, now the batter. Martinez is 0 for 1 tonight. Zito trying to get out of the bottom of the third with no damage. He will get the sign from Hernandez, and he will pitch. 10 is a ballpark check, 76 to a lefty. Ooh, that's wheelhouse. Tino thinks he's got a hold of one. And a 5, and yeah, he's got that one. That's going to get out of here with a boom. High, deep, gone. Home run, Tino Martinez. 5-3 in favor, or 5-2 in favor of the Yankees. Stadium cheers. Yay! Here's Posada. Posada has a double tonight. Zito will get the sign from Hernandez. 5-2 Yankees, bottom of the third. Zito will set, and he will pitch. 8 is a patient 36, and Posada plenty patient enough to extend the inning with a 2-out walk. Here's Coleman. Coleman tonight is 0 for 1. He popped out his first time up. Zito will get the sign from Hernandez. He will set, and he will pitch. 7 is going to be a tough 15. That'll be an ugly swing by Coleman. Strike 3, that will retire the side. But the Yankees get more damage here in the bottom of the third. 2 runs on 2 hits and a walk. A 2-run bomb by Tino Martinez. And the score is now 5-2 Yankees after 3. That was you. I knew it was somebody. I know the Yankees and the Dodgers don't have much love on this channel. Let's see who the A's want to get warming up here. They are going to get some activity in their bullpen as they want to try to eat up some innings. They are going to get... let's see. I'm tempted by him, but I want to make sure he's not starting anytime soon. Okay, he was just the starter. So they are going to get... The A's are going to get Mark Guthrie warming up. Zito's been looking very shaky tonight. Leading off for the A's brings us back to the middle of the order. Here's Sens. Sens tonight is 0 for 1. We are in the top of the fourth, actually. Let's remember to change the inning chart here. Already got the dice in my hand, so it's making holding the remote a little bit hard. Clemens will get the sign from Posada. He will set, and he will pitch. 7 is a patient 19. And against the righty, Sens is going to get a hold of one. That's going to be a double to lead off the inning. Here's Chavez. Chavez tonight is 0 for 1. He grounded back to Clemens his first time up. Clemens will get the sign from Posada. Excuse me. He will set, and he will pitch. 8 is a tough 35. Called strike 3 on Chavez. He will go down on strikes for out number 1. Here's Tejada. Tejada is 0 for 1 with a strikeout tonight. Clemens will get the sign from Posada, and he will pitch. 5 is a tough 27. Another called strike 3 as Tejada goes down. 2 outs in the inning. That is the 7th strikeout by Clemens tonight. 2 outs. Batter now is Jeremy Giambi. Giambi is 0 for 1. Clemens trying to get around a leadoff double here in the top of the fourth. Clemens will get the sign from Posada, and he will pitch. 8 is going to be a tough 74. That'll be a fly ball into center field. Coming under that one is going to be Williams. He will make the play, and that will retire the side. A leadoff double comes to nothing for the A's, as we are still looking at a 5-2 Yankee lead heading into the bottom of the fourth. Bottom of the fourth brings us to the bottom of the Yankees order. Here's Soriano. Soriano is 0 for 1. Zito looking to keep this game right where it is. He will get the sign from Hernandez. He will set, and he will pitch. Boxcars is a defense check. Let's see who we're checking for Oakland. We're looking at an error check on the third baseman. Third baseman is Chavez. His error rating is a 4. A 20, he's going to make an error. Let's see how bad it is. That'll be a single and a throwing error. So 1B and E5. So Soriano should end up at second base. Let me make sure Digital Diamond makes that cooperate with me. Yep, perfectly done. And here's Brocious. Brocious is 0 for 1 tonight. Soriano waiting at second to give the Yankees even more breathing room. Zito will get the sign from Hernandez, and he will pitch. 9 is an in-play 7, and against the lefty, that'll be a base hit for Brocious. Line drive into center field. Runners at the corners with nobody out. And just like that, we've got runners at the corners, nobody out. The infield has got to play in. Batter now is Knobloch. Knobloch tonight is 1 for 2. He's got a single tonight. Guthrie warming up. He's just about ready to come in. The A's are probably going to be looking to Guthrie to eat up some innings. Zito will get the sign from Hernandez. He will set, and he will pitch. 3 is a patient 55, and against the lefty, that's going to be a walk, and the bases are now full of bombers. Bases are now full of Bronx bombers, by the way. Bases are juiced. Here's Jeter. Nobody out here in the bottom of the 4th. Jeter tonight is 1 for 2. He's got a single. Jeter, very capable of helping this game get out of hand. He will get the sign from... Zito will get the sign from Hernandez. He will set, and he will pitch. 7 is going to be a tough 13. That's going to be an ugly swing by Jeter. Strike 3, out number 1. Zito knows he needs strikeouts here, and he needs them bad. 1 out, and the batter now is O'Neill. O'Neill is 2 for 2. He's got 2 singles tonight. 5-2 Yankees, top of the 4th, or bottom of the 4th. 1 out in the inning. Bases are full of Bronx bombers. Zito will get the sign from Hernandez. Fans at Yankee Stadium are on their feet. Zito will set, and he will pitch. 4 is a tough 40, and against the lefty, O'Neill's going to have that one for a base hit. Sharp liner into center field. So that's going to be a 1B plus. Soriano will score. Brocious will score. Knobloch will go to second. O'Neill will go to first. 7-2 in favor of the Yankees. Stadium cheers. Yay! Batter now is Williams. Williams tonight is 0 for 2, but more importantly, that is going to be it for Zito. He's going to come out of the game. The infield doesn't need to play back anymore. The infield's actually going to go to double play depth here. That's probably making everybody in chat very happy tonight. And coming in to pitch for the A's, just to stop the bleeding here, is the A's now find themselves down by 5 runs. Coming in to pitch for the A's is going to be Mark Guthrie. 6-2 with a 4.47 ERA, 52 and a third innings pitched, 49 hits, 7 homers, 20 walks, and 52 strikeouts in 2001. The A's really need to stop this carnage. Fans here at Yankee Stadium are on their feet. Guthrie will get the sign from Hernandez. He will set, and he will pitch. 7 is a tough 59. Against a lefty, that's going to get fly ball into right field. Coming under that one is going to be Giambi. He will make the catch for out number 2. Two outs in the inning. Martinez, now the batter. Martinez tonight is 1 for 2, but that one was a bomb. That one was a 2-run bomb. Guthrie trying to get the A's out of trouble. Yankees looking to pour gas on the fire. Guthrie will get the sign from Hernandez, and he will pitch. 8 is going to be a tough 69. That'll be grounded over to short. Picking that up is going to be Tejada. He will make the throw over to first. And that will retire the side. But the Yankees get more runs. 2 runs on 3 hits, a walk, and an error. It is now 7-2 Yankees after 4. Top of the 5th coming up, and we're looking at the bottom of the A's order. Here's Hernandez. Hernandez does have a double tonight, but that came for nothing. Actually, no, it didn't come completely for nothing, but the A's still facing a 5-run uphill climb. Clemens will get the sign from Posada. He will set, and he will pitch. 7 is going to be a patient 48. And against a righty, Hernandez is patient enough to have a base hit out of the at-bat. The infield will go to double play depth. Batter now will be Damon. Damon is 1 for 2, but that one was a triple. Clemens will get the sign from Posada. He will set, and he will pitch. 8 is going to be a tough 96. That'll be a fly ball into right field. O'Neill will get under that one for the Yankees. He'll make the catch for out number 1. Shallow fly ball into right field. Not much they could do with it. Menachino now the batter. Menachino tonight is 1 for 2. He's got a single. Hernandez, not much of a threat to go anywhere here on the base paths. Clemens will get the sign from Posada, and he will pitch. 9 is a tough 48, and that's going to be a called strike 3 on Menachino. He will go down on strikes, 2 outs in the inning. That is the 8th strikeout of the night by Clemens. Two outs in the inning. Batter now is Giambi. Giambi tonight is 1 for 2. That's Jason Giambi, by the way. Clemens will get the sign from Posada. He will set, and he will pitch. 6 is an in-play 19, and against a righty, that's going to be a base hit by Jason Giambi. Let's see what happens on the base path. Sharp liner into second base. Hernandez will make it to third on the play. Giambi will go to first, as Giambi will extend the inning with a 2-out single. Batter now is Long. Long tonight is 0 for 2. Clemens will get the sign from Posada. He will set, and he will pitch. 9 is a tough 46, and against a righty, Long's going to have a base hit of his own. Another line drive into center field. Hernandez will score. Giambi to third, Long to first. 7-3 in favor of the Yankees. Batter now is Sens. Sens tonight is 1 for 2. He's got a double. Here come the A's on a rally all of a sudden. Clemens will get the sign from Posada. He will set, and he will pitch. Snake Eyes is a defense check. Let's see who we're looking at for the Yankees. We're looking at range on the second baseman. Second baseman for the Yankees is Soriano. His range is an F. Uh-oh, that could be trouble. And it will be, because that will be a hit for the A's. Let's see, the hit to second base, that's going to be a base hit. As we're going to have two-base advancement, Giambi will score. All of a sudden, here come the A's. It is now 7-4 in favor of the A's as the hit in favor of the Yankees, as the hit carousel now continues to turn for the A's, and the tying run in the form of Chavez is coming up to the plate. Chavez, though, is 0 for 2 tonight. As the hit parade working overtime for the A's tonight. Clemens, actually we're going to get some activity in the Yankees bullpen. Now let's see who they can get warming up to maybe eat up some innings. The Yankees are going to get... The Yankees are going to get Brian Boringer warming up. And I probably butchered the pronunciation of his name. Clemens will get the sign from Posada. 7-4 Yankees, top of the fifth, but the A's have runners at the corners with 2 outs. Clemens will set, and he will pitch. 3 is a patient 48. Plunk, ouch. And all of a sudden, the bases are full of Athletics. Clemens starting to not feel it here a little bit. Batter now is Tejada, as all of a sudden the go-ahead run is at the plate here in the top of the fifth. Tejada's 0 for 2 tonight, though. Clemens looking in at Posada for the sign. Fans here at Yankee Stadium suddenly on their feet and very, very nervous. Clemens will set, and he will pitch. 8 is going to be a tough 74. That'll be a fly ball into center field. Getting under that one is going to be Williams. He will make the catch, and that will retire the side. Stadium size. Phew! That could definitely have been a lot worse, but as it is, the Yankees are going to have their run cut into. 2 runs on 4 hits and a hit batter. 7-4 Yankees heading into the bottom of the fifth. Bottom of the fifth brings us to the middle of the Yankees order once again. Here's Posada. Posada tonight is 1 for 2 with a double and a walk. 7-4 Yankees, bottom of the fifth. Guthrie will get the sign from Hernandez. He will set, and he will pitch. 6 is a tough 42. Called strike 3 on Posada. He will retire on strikes for out number 1. Batter now is Coleman. Coleman is 0 for 2 tonight. He's popped out and struck out. Guthrie will get the sign from Hernandez. He will set, and he will pitch. 5 is a ballpark check. Coleman's a righty. 38 is a wheelhouse check. But an 85 is going to be hit pretty hard, but right at Tejada. He will make the throw over to first for out number 2. Soriano, now the batter. Soriano tonight is 1 for 2 with a single and has a single, and he reached on and he extended the. He got to second on an error is where I'm going with that. Guthrie will get the sign from Hernandez, and he will pitch. 8 is going to be a tough 96. That'll be a fly ball into left field. Damon will get under that one for the A's. He will make the catch, and that will retire the side. For the first time all night, 1, 2, 3 go the Yankees here in the bottom of the fifth. Still 7-4 New York after 5. Sorry about that, needed a drink from my Crystal Light. Top of the 6th coming up, and Jeremy Giambi leading off for the A's. Giambi is 0 for 2 tonight. Clemens will get the sign from Posada. He will set, and he will pitch. 10 is a ballpark check. 26, that's wheelhouse for Giambi. And a 42 says that's going to be a base hit for Jeremy Giambi. He will start the inning off with a single. Infield will go to double play depth. Batter now is Hernandez. Hernandez is 2 for 2. He's got a single and a double. Clemens looking in at Posada for the sign. He will set and he will pitch. 8 is going to be a tough 23. That's going to be a called strike 3 on Hernandez as he will get retired on strikes for out number 1. Ninth strikeout by Clemens tonight. I was just counting them up. Damon, now the batter. Damon tonight is 1 for 3, but that one was a triple. Clemens hoping to get out of this inning with no problem. He will get the sign from Posada. He will set, and he will pitch. 4 is a tough 90. That'll be grounded over to second. Picking that up at second is going to be Soriano. Let's see if they can turn the double play. 5 or less on 2D6. No, just barely. Giambi is thrown out, but the relay will not be in time. 2 outs in the inning. As Damon will get to second, beating the throw, but only just. 2 outs, and the batter now is Menachino. Menachino tonight is 1 for 3. Clemens looking in at Posada for the sign. He will set, and he will pitch. 10 is a ballpark check. 71 to a righty's in play. A 67 is going to be grounded over to second. Grabbing that is going to be Soriano. He will make the play over to first this time, and that will retire the side. A hit comes to nothing for the A's, and it is still 7-4 Yankees as we get set for the bottom of the 6th. Bottom of the 6th coming up brings us back to the bottom of the Yankees order. Here's Brocious. Brocious tonight is 1 for 2. He's got a single. Guthrie looking in at Hernandez for the sign. He will set. Here's the kick. And here's the pitch. Snake Eyes is a defense check for Oakland. Let's see who we're checking on. Error on the right fielder. Right fielder for the A's is Giambi. His error rating is a 5. That'll be an out. And that'll be a deep fly ball into right field. Giambi will be back near the warning track, but he'll have just enough room to make the catch. And that will be out number 1. Knobloch, now the batter. Knobloch is 1 for 2 with a single and a walk. Guthrie will get the sign from Hernandez. He will set, and he will pitch. 10 is an in-play 84. That'll be grounded over to short. Tejada will get to that one with no trouble. He'll make the play over to first. 2 outs in the inning. Jeter, now the batter. Jeter tonight is 1 for 3. Guthrie trying to get out of the bottom of the 6th with no damage. He will get the sign from Hernandez, and he will pitch. 7 is a tough 29, and that'll be a called strike 3 on Jeter. That will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Yankees here in the bottom of the 6th. Still 7-4 Yankees after 6. Clemens is going to come out of the game. He's actually done a pretty good job, but the Yankees are going to turn it over to the bullpen at this point. Leading off will be Jason Giambi. Giambi tonight is 2 for 3. Is 2 for 3 with 2 singles. But coming in to pitch for the Yankees is going to be... There he is. Is going to be Brian Behringer. 0-1 with a 3.12 ERA. 34 2/3 innings pitched. 35 hits, 3 homers, 12 walks, 33 strikeouts in 2001. He will have to navigate the treachery of the A's, of the heart of the A's order. We are going to get some more activity in the Yankees bullpen, as starting to get loose will be Ramiro Mendoza. Behringer will get the sign from Posada. He will set, and he will pitch. 8 is going to be an in-play 94. That'll be a fly ball into right field. O'Neill waiting for that one there. He will make the catch for out number 1. Long, now the batter. Long tonight is 1 for 3. Behringer looking in at Posada for the sign. He will set, and he will pitch. 4 is a tough 63, and that'll be a fly ball into left field. This time it'll be Knobloch getting to that one. He'll make the catch for out number 2. Sens, now the batter. Sens is 2 for 3 tonight with a single and a double. Behringer looking in at Posada for the sign. He will set, and he will pitch. 8 is an in-play 98. That'll be a fly ball into left field. Knobloch once again getting under that one for the Yankees, making the last 2 putouts of the 7th inning to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the A's here in the top of the 7th. We are at the 7th inning stretch. Sing "Take Me Out to the Ball Game." I will take a small break. As long as everything stays fairly stable with the stream tonight, and it seems like it's behaving tonight, we will be bringing Ultra Quick Baseball back to the channel tonight. Tomorrow night, we'll be headed to... Grab my score sheets out here. We'll be headed to Stade Olympique in Montreal, Quebec, Canada on May 3rd, 2001, where the Arizona Diamondbacks will be playing the Montreal Expos. Randy Johnson will be on the mound for the Diamondbacks, and Mike Thurman will be on the mound for the Expos. It'll be the historical World Series champions in 2001 against the defending champions in my last replay, the Expos, as the Expos won the 1985 World Series Of course, the Diamondbacks were not even a team in 1985. But that's neither here nor there. Bottom of the 7th brings us to the heart of the Yankees order. Here's O'Neill. O'Neill tonight is 3 for 3. He's got the hot bat tonight. He's got 3 singles tonight. Guthrie will get the sign from Hernandez. He will set and he will pitch. 6 is going to be a tough 79. That'll be a fly ball into center field. Long getting under that one for the A's. He will make the catch for out number 1. Batter now is Williams. Williams tonight is 0 for 3. Guthrie will get the sign from Hernandez. He will set and he will pitch. 4 is a patient 19, and Williams will be patient enough to have a walk out of the at-bat. The infield will, not 2 outs, the infield will go to double play depth. Batter now is Martinez. Martinez tonight is 1 for 3, but that 1 was a 2-run shot. Guthrie will get the sign from Hernandez. He will set and he will pitch. 7 is a tough 73, and a tough 73 is going to get a fly ball into center field. Long getting under that one for the A's. He will make the catch, 2 outs in the inning. Batter now is Posada. Posada tonight is 2 for 3 is actually 1 for 2 with a double and a walk. Guthrie will get the sign from Hernandez. He will set and he will pitch. 5 is a ballpark check, 22. Uh-oh. That's wheelhouse for Posada. And a 16 is going to extend the Yankees' lead with a boom! High, deep, gone. Home run, Jorge Posada. Party at the plate on Posada's dime. 9-5 in favor of the Yankees. Stadium cheers. Yay! Here's Coleman. Coleman tonight is 0 for 3. We're going to get some more activity in Oakland's bullpen as Mike Magnante is going to start getting loose for the A's. 9-5 Yankees here in the bottom of the 7th. Guthrie will get the sign from Hernandez. He will set and he will pitch. 9 is a patient 36, and that'll be popped up behind the plate. Hernandez throwing his mask away. He'll make the catch, and that will retire the side. But more damage done here in the bottom of the 7th. 2 runs on 1 hit and 1 walk. The 2-run bomb by Jorge Posada. It is now 9-4 Yankees after 7. What have I done with the A's? It's nothing I've done with them, Philip. It's everything the Dice have been doing tonight. Some hockey would be nice. Gretzky versus Ovechkin. Well, I can probably find some Gretzky versus Ovechkin in my hockey roster somewhere. Yeah, score is actually 9-4. I was misreading that. Yeah, I actually misspoke. It is 9-4, not 9-5. So I just misspoke on that. And if you want hockey for sure, make sure you vote for hockey when it comes up as part of my summer 2026 project selection show. That'll come up before the 2001 World Series in this replay. Anywho, top of the actually they're gonna let Behringer pitch. The progression would be heading to Rivera, but with a 5-run lead, no point in that right now. Top of the eighth coming up. The batter now is Chavez leading off. Chavez tonight is 0 for 2, but he's reached on a hit batter. 9-4 Yankees, top of the eighth. Behringer will get the sign from Posada. He will set, and he will pitch. 9 is a patient 47. Plunk, ouch. Chavez gets hit. He gets hit for a second time. And now warnings will go out at this point, so any subsequent hit batters will result in the pitcher being tossed. Here's Tejada. Tejada tonight is 0 for 3. Infield is at double play depth. Behringer will get the sign from Posada. He will set, and he will pitch. 3 is a ballpark check. 11, uh-oh. That's wheelhouse. Tejada thinks he's got a hold of one. What he's got a hold of, though, is a long fly ball into left field. Knobloch going back for that one, but he will have room at the track to make the catch, and that'll be out number 1. Here's Jeremy Giambi. Giambi tonight is 1 for 3 with a single. Chavez parked at first. He's not going anywhere. Behringer will get the sign from Posada. He will set, and he will pitch. 6 is going to be a tough 79. And that's going to be a ground ball, or it's going to be a fly ball into center field. Williams will get under that one for the Yankees. He will make the catch for out number 2. Here's Hernandez. Hernandez tonight is 2 for 3 with a single and a double. Behringer trying to get out of the 8th. He will get the sign from Posada. He will set, and he will pitch. 9 is going to be a patient 88. But Hernandez is not that patient. That'll be grounded over to short. Jeter will get to that one with no trouble. Flip it over to first, and that will retire the side. The leadoff hit batter comes to grief for the A's. And Yankees have a 9-4 lead as we get set for the bottom of the 8th. Ovechkin needs 85 more goals for 1,000. He's probably not going to find him in any of my replays. Anyway, bottom of the 8th, here's Soriano. Soriano tonight is 1 for 3 with a single, and he reached further on an error. Guthrie will get the sign from Hernandez. He will set, and he will pitch. 4 is a patient 76. And against the lefty, Soriano's not that patient. That's going to be a fly ball into center field. Long getting under that one for the A's. He will make the catch for out number 1. Brocious, now the batter. Brocious is 1 for 3 with a single tonight. Guthrie will get the sign from Hernandez. He will set, and he will pitch. 3 is a tough 9. That'll be an ugly swing by Brocious for strike 3. That'll be out number 2. Batter now is Knobloch. Knobloch tonight is 1 for 3 with a single and a walk. Guthrie will get the sign from Hernandez. He will set, and he will pitch. 3 is a tough 95. That'll be a fly ball into left field. Damon getting under that one for the Yankees. He will make the catch, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Yankees here in the bottom of the 8th. Still 9-4 Yankees after 8. But the question we have to answer tonight is, will we see some 9th inning magic? I know everybody in the chat tonight wants to see no 9th inning magic. Behringer is going to come out of the game tonight. The Yankees, rather than have a chance for any funny business, are going to go back to the bullpen again. And coming in to pitch for the Yankees here in the top of the ninth, once Digital Diamond decides it feels like cooperating with me. While we're setting all that up, we'll set up Damon as our leadoff batter. Damon is 1 for 4, but that one was a triple. And coming in to pitch for the Yankees is going to be Ramiro Mendoza. 8-4 with a 3.75 ERA. 102 thirds innings pitched, 89 hits, 9 homers, 23 walks, 70 strikeouts in 2001. We'll see if Mendoza can slam the door shut here. Mendoza will get the sign from Posada. He will set, and he will pitch. Boxcars is a defense check for the Yankees. We're looking at error on the center fielder. Center fielder is Williams. His error rating is a 4. And a 40, he's going to make an error. Let's see, that will be, error. Wow, that's going to be a 3-base error. So he's going to misplay it badly, and Damon's going to end up at third. So that's going to be E8. We're going to start with an E8. I'm going to have to do a couple of runner advances, though. Batter is Menachino. Menachino tonight is 1 for 3. So bear with me while I get this all sorted out. Let's see, runner advance R1. Is it runner advance or runner advances? Okay. Go. So on a 3-base error, Damon should end up at third base. There we are. Now that we've got that sorted out, the infield's going to play it back. They don't care about Damon's run. Mendoza, though, looking at Williams like, dude, what is your problem tonight? Mendoza will get the sign from Posada, and he will pitch. 8 is going to be a patient 45, and Menachino plenty patient enough to have a walk out of the at-bat. All of a sudden, things are starting to get really interesting here in the top of the ninth. Batter now is Giambi. Giambi tonight is 2 for 3 with 2 singles and a walk. And the Yankees are about done with the funny business here. They're going to get Mariano Rivera warming up. I know that's a name in the bullpen. Both Phillip and Troy are thrilled to hear getting loose in the Yankees bullpen. Mendoza will get the sign from Posada. Fans here at Yankee Stadium are nervous. Mendoza will set, and he will pitch. 7 is a tough 31. Called strike 3 on Giambi. That'll be out number 1. Batter now is Long. Long tonight is 1 for 4 with a single. Mendoza trying to keep Rivera from getting into this game. Mendoza will get the sign from Posada, and he will pitch. Boxcars is a defense check, but we've got a rare play on that. So let me find runners on base. Defense. Let's see, looks like I need more of those. I know I've got a set of runners on base defense rare plays. What? Runners on base defense. There should be more of it. There should be another set of these. I see bases empty defense. Runners on base, ballpark, or wheelhouse. How do I not have... runners on base defense. Here we go. Okay, took me a little bit to find what I was looking for. Let's see, at 23. Batter hits a shallow fly ball to center field. Ump rules catcher's interference and awards batter first base scores E2. Holy cow, things just got real interesting here. So we're going to call that an E2 on Posada. And things just got real interesting. So Damon will score on the E2. Menachino will go to second. Long will go to first. And it is now 9-5 in favor of the A's. Batter now is Sens as the infield now goes to double play depth. Sens tonight is 2 for 4 with a single and a double. Rivera continuing to throw in the Yankees bullpen. Mendoza will get the sign from Posada. He will set and he will pitch. Snake Eyes, that's a Wheelhouse 13, and I think I'm just starting to hear Enter Sandman, but here that comes with a boom! High, deep, gone! Home run, Olmedo Sens. A 3-run shot. And all of a sudden, it is 9-8 in favor of the Yankees. Stadium barfs. Blah. Batter now is Chavez, and that is it for Mendoza. The Yankees have seen way more than enough of Mendoza on the mound tonight. As that bomb by Sens cleared the bases. And coming in to pitch for the Yankees, I would say, and my what's the word I want? My exposure is probably limited, but definitely was in my generation, and probably one of, if not the greatest closer in Major League Baseball history. Coming in to pitch for the Yankees is that guy, Mariano Rivera. 4-6 with a 2.34 ERA and 50 saves. 80 2/3 innings pitched, 61 hits, 5 homers, 12 walks, 83 strikeouts in 2001. His job all of a sudden is to save this game. The Yankees led by as much as 9-4 at one point, but now all of a sudden things have gotten very interesting. Rivera knows he needs to stop this. He gets the sign from Posada. Rivera will set, and he will pitch. 8 is going to be a tough 96. That'll be a fly ball into right field. O'Neill will get under that one for the Yankees. He'll make the catch. 2 outs in the inning. And the last chance for the A's comes to Miguel Tejada. Tejada's 0 for 4 tonight. Rivera gets the sign from Posada. Fans here at Yankee Stadium are on their feet. Tejada waits for the pitch. Rivera sets. He will kick, and here comes the pitch. 11 is a tough 43, and against a righty, Tejada will extend the inning with a base hit. Tying run is now on base, and here comes the go-ahead run in Jeremy Giambi. Giambi tonight is 1 for 4. Tejada waits at first with the tying run. Giambi represents the go-ahead run. Rivera will get the sign from Posada. Fans here at Yankee Stadium are on their feet. Rivera will set, and he will pitch. 9 is a ballpark check. Oh boy. 21 is wheelhouse for Giambi. But a 96 is going to be a fly ball into right field. Paul O'Neill back for that one. He's got it. He'll take 2 steps to his right, put out his glove, blop, and the ball falls into it. That's your game. The Yankees hold on from a furious rush from the A's. They will take this one by a final score of 9-8. Stadium cheers. Yay! Actually, Stadium will also sigh. Phew! Final line score coming up. If you're out of breath saying, I need a cigarette or something, you'll get no arguments from me on that one, though I don't smoke. But that was a hell of a ball game, especially that ninth inning. The A's almost pulled off ninth inning magic there. I'm just doing my cleanup here as I get ready, as I'm waiting for Digital Diamond to load up for me. Yep. So I can give you the final box score. And now the A's will drop to 0-2 on the board, which could be problems for them, because remember, second tiebreaker is board record. Not that the A's are doing very well in the... Not that the A's are doing very well in this replay either. For the Yankees, 9 runs on 10 hits and 2 errors. For the A's, 8 runs and 12 hits on 1 error. Winning pitcher tonight is going to be Roger Clemens. He'll go to 1-0. Barry Zito will pick up the loss. Mariano Rivera will get the save, and Brian Behringer will have a hold. But of course, you guys know full well that we are not done yet here, because we've got Ultra Quick Baseball still to come. The Yankees will hold off a furious charge by the A's to get a 9-8 victory in tonight's game. But let's see how the rest of the majors fared, thanks to our friends at Downey Games and Ultra Quick Baseball. We are looking at April 29th, and we're starting with the Braves at the Diamondbacks. Atlanta, R23 is 3. Arizona, U12 is 2. That'll be a win for the Braves, and I'm going to grab my Crystal Light before we continue with Ultra Quick Baseball. Yep. Didn't mean to jar the camera here. Actually, I'm going to put that out of the way over here. Royals and the Red Sox. Royals, P53 is 5. Boston, O11 is 0. That'll be a win for Kansas City. Mariners and the White Sox. Seattle, T22 is 4. Chicago, V25 is a big game for the White Sox. 41 sends them up 2 columns, so they're on column X. 32 on column X is 5. That'll be a win for the Pale Hose. Rangers and the Indians. Texas, R55 is 7. Cleveland, O42 is 4. That'll be a win for the Rangers. Reds and the Rockies. Cincinnati, L56 is 4. Colorado, S44 is 5. That'll be a win for Colorado. Devil Rays and the Tigers. Tampa Bay, K33 is 3. Tigers, L55 is 4. That'll be a win for the Tigers. Marlins and the Astros. Florida, Q63 is 7. Houston, S41 is 5. That'll be a win for Florida. Phillies and the Dodgers. Phillies, Q13 is 2. Dodgers, R22 is 3. That'll be a win for the Dodgers. Expos and the Brewers. Expos, L42 is 3. Milwaukee, O51 is 5. That'll be a win for the Brew Crew. Orioles and the Twins. Baltimore, O55 is 5. Minnesota, Q56, that is 6. Minnesota will get that win. Pirates and the Padres. Pittsburgh, L25 is 3. San Diego, O42 is 4. That'll be a win for the Padres as the Friars pray up a win. Cubs and the Giants. Cubs, R11 is 1. Giants, T31 is 4. The Giants will get that win. Mets and the Cardinals. Mets, P51 is 5. Cardinals, P51 is still 5. Cardinals, T55 is 7. That'll be a win for the Cardinals. Angels and the Blue Jays. Angels, O11 is 0. Blue Jays, Q22 is 3. Toronto will get that win. On to April 30th. Royals and the Blue Jays. Small slate of games today. Kansas City, O65. They wanted this one. That is 8. Toronto, N41 is 4. Kansas City will double up Toronto. Devil Rays and the Orioles. Tampa Bay, L66 is 8. Baltimore, J62 is 5. Tampa Bay will take that game. Yankees and the Twins. Yankees, R34 is 4. Minnesota, T31 is also 4. Pressure situations all around. It was close. Yes, indeed. It was very close. Pressure situations all around, though. Yankees with an L24. They can't do anything with it. Twins with an I-46. Just barely. Actually, the Twins will get it with an I-46. That'll give the Twins the walk-off win in the bottom of the ninth. Astros and the Mets. Astros wanted this one. T66 is 10. Mets, N25 is 3, and the Astros will beat the Mets. On to May 1st, May Day 2001. White Sox and the Angels. White Sox, Q41 is 5. Angels, O41 is 4. The Pale Hose will pick up that win. Brewers and at the Braves. Milwaukee, R51 is 5. Atlanta, N16 is 2. The Brew Crew will take that one over the Bravos. Devil Rays and the Orioles. Tampa Bay, L54 is 4. Baltimore, J66 is 7. Baltimore will beat Tampa Bay. Padres and the Cubs. Padres, S55 is 7. Cubs, Q21 is 3. The Friars will pray up another win. Dodgers and the Reds. Dodgers, N45 is 4. Reds, O34 is 4. Actually, pressure situations all around. Dodgers with an I-53 will score. Can the Reds with an A-13? They cannot. The Dodgers will take that win in the top of the 9th. And they'll hold on in the bottom of the 9th. Cardinals at the Marlins. St. Louis, R45 is 5. Florida, T46, that is 6. And the Fishies will beat up on the Redbirds. Indians and the Royals. Cleveland, P22 is 3. Kansas City, N12 is 1. Cleveland will beat up Kansas City. Yankees and the Twins. Yankees, R55 is 7. Twins, T45, that is 5, and the Yankees will take that win. Diamondbacks and the Expos. Arizona, O22 is 3. Montreal, Q16, that is also 3. Pressure situations all around. Diamondbacks with a K66, they will score. The Expos with a B64 will also score, so they will go to extras. Arizona rolls a 6, -1 is 5. Montreal rolls a 6 plus 0. The Expos will take that win in extras. Astros and the Mets. Houston, T46 is 6. Mets, N16 is 2. The Astros will triple up the Mets. Blue Jays and the Athletics. Toronto, S46 is 5. Oakland, U25 is 4. That'll be a win for Toronto. Rockies and the Phillies. Colorado, V33 is 5. Philadelphia, N31 is 3. Colorado will get that win. Giants and the Pirates. San Francisco, N11 is 0. Pittsburgh, O31 is 3. The Pirates will hang the Jolly Roger. Red Sox at the Mariners. Boston, U65 is 9. Seattle, V52 is 7. The Red Sox will get the win over the Mariners. Tigers and the Rangers. Detroit, J52 is 4. Texas, Q42 is 5. The Rangers will get that win. White Sox and the Angels. I'm going to re-roll these two since they ended up cocked. There we are. White Sox, Q54 is 5. Angels, O46, that is 4. And the Pale Hose will beat the Halos. Brewers and the Braves. Milwaukee, R41 is 4. Atlanta, N23 is 3. The Brew Crew will take that one over the Bravos. Devil Rays and the Orioles. Tampa Bay, L36. L36 is a big game. .56 sends them up 2 columns. M, column N. 62 is 6. Orioles, J36 is 3. The Devil Rays will double up the Orioles. Padres and the Cubs. Padres, S23 is a big game. Uh-oh. 56 plus 2 columns. They're on column U. 31 is 4. Cubs, Q25 is 3. Padres will beat the Cubs. Dodgers and the Reds. Los Angeles, N31 is 3. Reds, O53 is 5, and that game belongs to the Reds. Cardinals and the Marlins. Cardinals, R46 is 5. Florida, T62, that is 8. And the Fishies once again beat the Redbirds. Indians and the Royals. Cleveland, P21 is 3. Kansas City, N22, that is 2. And the Indians will beat the Royals. Yankees and the Twins. Yankees, R21 is 3. Twins, T41 is 5. The Twins will beat the Yankees. Diamondbacks and the Expos, we will see these two teams tomorrow night. Tomorrow, I should say. There might be a second block tomorrow night. But we'll see. Diamondbacks, O12 is 1. Expos, Q65, that is 8. Montreal will beat up on Arizona. Astros and the Mets. I'm re-rolling those because those are cocked. Houston, T36, that is 5. Mets, N63, that is 6. The Mets will beat the Astros. Blue Jays and the Athletics. Blue Jays, S53 is 6. Oakland, U14 is 3. The Blue Jays will double up the Athletics. Rockies at the Phillies. Colorado, V43 is 6. Philadelphia, N46, that is 4. Colorado gets another win. Giants at the Pirates. San Francisco, N31 is 3. Pittsburgh, O12 is 1. The Giants will beat the Pirates. Red Sox and the Mariners. Red Sox, U43 is 5. Seattle, V16 is 4. And the Red Sox will get that win. Tigers and the Rangers. Detroit, J65 is 6. Texas, Q51, that is 5. Detroit will get that win. And that is your ultra quick baseball from Downey Games. If your team won tonight, congratulations. If they didn't, there's always tomorrow. Tomorrow night, we'll be at Stade Olympique in Montreal, Quebec, Canada, as the Arizona Diamondbacks will be heading to town to play the Montreal Expos. Randy Johnson on the mound for the Diamondbacks against Mike Thurman on the mound for the Expos. Also coming up on the channel, Saturday, Mystical Munchies will continue out of the official frozen cookbook as we make the side. Certain Certainties, butter braised red potatoes. Sunday morning, the winter campaign will continue in Arkham Horror the card game with the second scenario in the Drowned City, the Obsidian Statues. Wednesday, we're playing Defending America, Intercepting the America Bombers by Compass Games. Thank you for watching the video. Please give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Be sure to turn on notifications so you get my content. Be well, stay safe, take care of yourselves and your loved ones, and I'll be back with more videos in the future. Until then, take care everyone. The New York Yankees hold off a furious rush at home from the Oakland Athletics to take this game by a final score of 9-8. Once again, take care, and I will see you guys tomorrow.